one of those, I can't just put mind over matter and do it. So I so wish I could be there. And kisses to everybody. And I'm going to send my Divrei Bracha from far away. Can everybody hear me? We're good?
Yeah. It's great.
Okay, fantastic. So I was reading a beautiful sefer by Rav Galinsky, and he addressed the question that the Ibn Ezra speaks about and the Ramban speaks about. מדוע בפרשת השבוע, פרשת קורח, מדוע התורה משתמשת בלשון ויקח קורח? למה לא כתוב וידבר קורח? למה לא כתוב ויחלוק קורח? למה לא כתוב ויצב קורח? למה דווקא ויקח קורח? And Rashi says, right, מה לקח? לא לקח כלום. And we say, hold on 1 second, Simi wants to say goodbye to me. Let Rishi feel. Okay, I love you. Bye, sweetie. I love you. I know. She can give you the Motrin, okay? And Chazal tell us, they're all different opinions. Hulakach Eitzah, Hulakach Anashim, different Rishonim explain it in different ways. But we're going to focus on an explanation that says that Vayikach Korach, what did he take? He didn't take anything. Ella libo nitalo. So what exactly does that mean? That his heart was taking him. So there's an adorable mashal that goes like this. A man decides that he wants to rob a bank. And he says, I'm never going to be able to get past the security guard at the entrance to the bank. And he knew that the guard at the bank was a Russian guard, and that the Russians, Karen, you'll tell us if this is true, have extra kavod for shotrim. Zenachon, Karen?
Extra kavod for שוטרים.
On the spot.
בדיוק.
So this Ganav decided that he was going to get a hold of a uniform of a shoter, and then he was going to be able to walk right past the guard, because the guard isn't going to stop a shoter, and this way he'll be able to get into the bank with a gun in his pocket. So he does exactly that. He dresses up in a full police uniform. He walks right past the shomer. He walks right up to the lady who's the teller of the bank. He looks at her and says, give me your money, your life. And she, of course, starts taking out all the money. Meanwhile, he feels that there's a gun in his back, and he turns around, and it's a person who is dressed like a completely regular person. And he says, it's your life or give up the money. So the man realizes there's a gun in his back. He doesn't have a choice. And he's holding his hands up. And he says to this man, who are you? How did you get in here with a gun? So he said, I'm actually a detective. I'm undercover. And that's why I'm in regular clothes. And he handcuffs this ganav, who's dressed like a shoter, to himself. And he says to him, come, we are going to the mishtara now. So they walk out of the bank. They're both handcuffs to each other. One of them is dressed like a shoter, and one of them is dressed like a plain clothes man. As they're walking down the street, they pass by a lady, and this lady is the shechina of the undercover guy. And she says, oh my goodness, and this lady was the biggest yenta in town. And he was going to spread the news to everybody. So she says, and suddenly she said, you're such a nice guy, you're such a nice husband, you're such a nice father, ma koreh. But Pitom Nafalo Simone says, oh my goodness, I better explain. He's in the police clothes, I'm in the regular clothes. It looks like I'm the one who's in trouble. So he says to her, listen, you never knew this about me, but I am an undercover detective. I work for the police. She said, wow, that's so amazing. I'm going to go back to the building now, be able to tell everybody who thought you were just a regular guy, and now you're really this big, fancy undercover guy. Meanwhile, the ganav thinks to himself, okay, I'm already trapped, I'm already taken. I might as well get in, I might as well try to get something in. He looks at the lady and he says to her, how could you believe this man? Here I am a police officer. your neighbor here, he was trying to rob a bank. And we have been searching for him, and we finally found him. Now the undercover guy is thinking, oh my goodness, this lady is so confused, she has no idea what's going on. She might go back and tell everybody that I'm a bank robber. So he says to the lady, ask which one of us is holding the key. Because the one who's holding the key to these handcuffs, you can't tell who's leading whom, but the one who holds the key is the one who is really for real. And he puts his other hand in his pocket, Umar Ella et hamaftechot. And Rav Galinsky says, when we talk about Vayikach libo lakach oto, it's a question of im anachnu movilim or anachnu muvalim. Who is taking her? We see who is taking who, and we see in the Torah that we have few examples of people who are misurim to their lave, right? We say that Vayomer Haman belibo, because he was masur lalev shlo, he was birashut libo. In Tehillim we say Amar Naval belibo. We say Vayomer Esav belibo, when he wanted to kill his brother, Vayomer Yeravam belibo. But tzadikim libam birashutam. So when it speaks about people who are tzadikim, their lave, their heart they are the ones who are in control of their heart. And an example of that would be the Chana, he medaberet al liba. Vayomer David el libo. Vayasem Daniel al libo. That there are two ways that somebody could use their heart. Their heart can be led by them, or their heart can lead them. And I think that every one of us who knows Esti knows that Esti's nature is one that she is a movila, not somebody who is just follows along. And it's clear that she is somebody who is movil. And Esti, you are a person that steps up, that initiates new ideas, and that doesn't let anything get in your way of having those new ideas happen. Whether it's something at work, like saying, oh, there are inclusion kids that aren't going to know how to learn the songs for the Chumash play. Let me set up a website for them. Oh, I did these Ivchunei Kriya, and there are kids that don't know how to read. Let's set up all these assignments online. It'll make it work so well for them. And the thing is that you don't let your lave is so good, but you don't let the emotions or challenges or difficulties get in the way of you being the movila and accomplishing what you want to accomplish. And that's why we say tzadikim libam birashutam. That people that are really, really good people are people that know how to lead with their heart. And I think that everyone who's sitting around this table has been a beneficiary of Esti's heart and of Esti's generosity and of Esti, who has so many nuances to her between her love of music and her love of art and her sophisticated way of analyzing things. With all of that heart that Esti has, she has this gift of being able to be in charge of her heart and let her heart lead her, but let herself be the real lead of her heart. And I think that all of us sitting around this table can identify with the struggle of being a professional and being a mother at the same time. And I think that when we look at somebody like Esti, who excels at both and who allows one to inform I think I just lost you. Esti as a mora always allows her motherhood to inform her teaching, and she always allows what she learns in teaching